Hello, is that you, Harriet? Oh, it's you. Sorry, I've just been looking for this Harriet person. It seems there was a slight misunderstanding back at the station. You see, I'm used to traveling along an entirely different kind of railroad. You know, one with sleeping cars, train tracks, and paying passengers. Plus, I was told that this thing was underground, so I spent the first 2 hours trying to find my way through a surprisingly spacious gopher hole. But I just ran into someone who gave me the lowdown. Apparently, this supposed railroad is actually just a system of paths and secret locations for slaves to make their way to freedom in the North. No steam whistles, no choo-choo, no nothing. It's elaborate, this railroad. We're talking stops in Mexico as well as Florida, where the Spanish have still got their hands on everything. So why the confusion? Who decided to be difficult and start calling this non-railroad a railroad? From what I hear, it arose out of a number of railway terms that the slaves were already using to describe certain aspects of it. For example, this Harriet Tubman, who reportedly helps escort slaves along the way, is referred to as a conductor. Some of the safe houses located along the route are known as stations. These are just like real railroad stations, except they don't smell quite so much like discarded Funyuns. Slaves also draw some connections to the Bible. I guess a lot of these slaves must consider Canada the promised land. They must really love hockey. Anyway, many of them refer to their travels northward as the gospel train. Word on the street, and when I say street, I mean dusty dirt road, is that many slaves are too scared to take a ride on the Reading, as it were. And understandably so. They know that if they were to get caught as fugitives, they'd be killed, beaten, and or returned to their former master. The trains I deal with?
Tickets, please.
If someone can't pay their fare, we just toss them off at the next bale of hay.
Hey!
Not only that, but the free slaves helping the slaves out in the South are really sticking their necks out. And you know what those Southerners like to do with necks? Ever since they passed that Fugitive Slave Act back in 1850, everyone has been on high alert. There are legalized raids and mounted pro-slavery men with dogs, and these dogs are not just interested in playing fetch, not with sticks anyway. So obviously, I'm in the wrong place.
Excuse me, sir.
No Blue Line Express is likely to come rolling through these woods anytime soon. If you see Miss Tubman, you let her know I'm looking for her. I'm hoping she's as good at tracking down actual railroads as she is at running the metaphorical ones. Ooh, ooh.